Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday morning, June 28th, I believe. Decided to take off this morning against my better judgment. I should have thought of it like I do when I ride my motorcycle. I'm not going to leave in the rain, but I will ride in the rain if I get caught in it. Well, I'm a little different when it's camping. I will leave in the rain. And I'll show you here. My windows are all fogging up. I hadn't got any ventilation going in here yet. Let me open that door. As you can see, it is raining out there. I don't know if you can see it hitting the puddle or not from where you're at. Probably not. Anyway, you can see it dripping off the roof over here. Let's dismiss this. Maybe you can see it running off the roof. And the reason it's running off right there, that's where I drilled holes in the gutters and put those D-rings for my awning. I didn't really think that through. But I'm not even sure what time it is. 10:02. I think I'm going to scrape around here. Well, scrape around here and fill out my registration probably. Dig out a rain jacket and go drop that off. Then I'm going to find me something for breakfast. Or maybe lunch. I don't know. Brunch. 10 o'clock. Yeah, maybe brunch. We'll do something. But obviously we're not cooking outside. Unless, while I've got my rain jacket on, I put the awning up. I don't know. We'll see what we do. Hang on, we'll find out. All right, folks, now that we are, we're registered, and I got my card on the post over there. I don't even know if you can see it. Anyway, got the card on there, and it is raining like hell. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not. I'm going to try to take you down here and show you the river. Trying to keep the rain off my camera. And the only other people in the campground is that crew right over there. You'll notice no one else here. I can imagine this camera fogging up any minute. But we'll try to walk down here by the river. Keep my arm out in front of the camera. Well, I should have gotten one of them little umbrellas, like the umbrella hat looking things. Trying to get down here as quick as I can. Hurry up and get over here under the trees, maybe. All right. I don't know if you can hear the rustling of this high-dollar plastic rain jacket or not. That, my friends, is the beautiful Cedar River. You see the sign sticking up down there. That is the road that goes down there. This part over here is normally a parking lot. And down there, probably, I don't know, maybe 40 yards from the edge of the water. Down there, there's actually a boat ramp. Can't tell now. And over there, I don't know, about dead center of the screen, where the water goes back up in those woods a little bit, that is a county road over there. Needless to say, it's closed. Right over there is a day use area. And I've actually shot a video over there once before. I think using a twig stove or something. Wasn't much of a video. But anyway, that's normally a parking lot there for the boats and, trucks and trailers and stuff. So that's part of the flooding we got going on here in Iowa. And I'm not sure, but I believe the river may have crested today, or is supposed to crest today. But for now, I'm going to get this camera shut off and try to get it back and dry it. All right, folks. We're going to try to cook up some brunch today. And I got I don't know. Might be a good idea, might be a disaster. We don't know just yet. But obviously, we're not going to get outside and cook on this bad boy. So I'm going to see if I can do it in here over my little butane stove down here. Let me find some ingredients or something to fight with. Move that a little bit. I'll turn you around here anyway and get an idea of what we got, what we may have going on. We might not have nothing going on. A couple of pieces of cheese. This, if you saw my last video, is the leftover manwich, and I'm sure it's still good. It's been in the been in the refrigerator, I don't know, since Tuesday, Wednesday. Spray that down with a light coat of Smart Balance Original Non-Cook or Non-Stick Cooking Spray. Yeah, we're going to test the non-stick part, I guess. But we got a couple of tortillas here. And my thinking is, which I'm not always right. Well, we don't want to count the times that I have been right, because it ain't going to take all of our fingers. But what I think, we can take some of this manwich, put in the middle of here. Not sure how much I need, really. We'll put more. Sanitize that spoon for your protection. Set that over out of the way. My spare slice of cheese. That'll go right on top of my manwich. Fire that bad boy up, and I don't know what to put it on. Then we're going to attempt to fold this up. I can see this possibly making a mess in my iron. I'm going to cram all that in there. Clamp her shut. Now, here's the tricky part. Will it work? Anybody ever used one of these over a stove? Well, that worked perfect. It's exactly 1 can of Vienna sausages and 2 cans of sardines high. So, you get the gist of what we're doing here. I'm going to let that cook about, where, this may not work. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set my timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes, counting down.
All right, we've got the timer set. I'm going to try 4 minutes aside. Either way, I'll bring you back. No sense in just dragging this out. I'll bring you back when I open it up and we'll see what happens. All right, folks, we're back live. And I got to tell you, I didn't need the timer on my phone. When my smoke alarm up here went off, I cracked it open and looked, and it was ready. Well, ready to flip. Let me get these out of the way. It was ready to flip, a little more than ready. So I flipped it back over and was doing the other side, and sure enough, smoke alarm went off again. So let's see if the smoke alarm is any indication of when it's ready. As you can see, that is a little black, and that side, that's a little better. Let me see if I can get some light on it here. Ooh, that kind of washes it out. Yeah, that ain't a good idea. Anyway, you get the idea. And that's sloppy Joe mix and a slice of Velveeta cheese. It's individually wrapped slices of Velveeta. I say we cut into it and see what we got. I don't know if you can see or tell. Anyway, got my tripod hung up on everything, but looks good to me. I might be internet famous for that one, but I'm sure if I look, somebody's already done it. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and eat this one, and chances are make me another one. I'll get back with you after lunch. Wait a minute. My wife cut my budget. So now instead of my Mountain Dew, I get a Mountain Rush. Whatever. Tastes good to me. All right. See you in a little bit. Hey, welcome back, folks. This is another reason I hate public campgrounds. It finally quit raining. I'd taken a little nap, and then when I woke up, the rain was gone and everything. So I came outside and I got my firewood out of the van. The lovely people camp next door over there, or down the way. I could hear them out moving around or whatever, or talking, splitting wood. So I'm out there getting my wood towed out and getting it over by the fire pit, and here comes two big ass bulldogs. You call them what you want to, pit bulls, American bulls, bulldogs, whatever you want to call them, whatever makes you feel safe. Anyway, the gray one came hauling ass right towards me with his hair standing up on his back, barking and raising hell like you would not believe, just literally growling. I jumped in the van, slid the door shut. Some girl comes over and gets them rounded up, says, oh, they won't bite. Well, that's bullshit. You know, the one dog never offered to bite, bark, or anything else. But she took them back over there, and I figured, well, you know, they're going to put them on a leash. No problem. Because, you know, here in a county park, they've got to be on a leash less than 6 foot long. So I give the dogs a few minutes to calm down, give her time to get them chained up or whatever the hell she's going to do with them. I walk back out here, got my firewood out of the tote, and I started walking towards the road over here. And here come that gray one again. Well, I ain't going to lie to you. I pulled a pistol. The dog got about 2 foot from me and just sat there and growled with the hair standing up on the back of its neck. And then here comes the other one. So the girl's yelling at him and telling me it won't bite and yelling. And screaming. Finally, I just said, sit, sit. Well, the one dog did. The gray one, not so fucking much. He got about that close to me, and I got about that close to putting a bullet in his head. And I know that offends a lot of people, but listen, I'm 60-something years old. I can't get dog bit. Shit. I'm lucky I can walk as it is now. So anyway, they got the dog one more time. Then they're over there fighting and arguing for the next 30 minutes. So, I don't know. Maybe they're fighting enough they're going to leave. Because I ain't going to. I'm going to go in here and get me a beer, light me a fire, and hope the dogs don't come back. Enough ranting and raving, but I'm not dog bit yet. We are back. Haven't seen the dogs anymore. Got me a fire going with wet wood. I was hoping it'd probably smoke a little more than that. The gnats aren't as bad as they were the last video, but there's a few out here. And really, the main thing is the damn flies are horrible. But we're going to struggle through it. Talked to the wife a while ago. She said that supposed to have storms again tonight, so we'll see. So I don't know if we're going to try to cook over this piece of a campfire, which there's no grate on this fire ring. Actually, I pulled it over here out of a mud hole over there. So nothing else. We'll go inside and we'll cook inside. But nothing new and exciting. Fighting the bugs. Got the thermocell going in the van because I had the doors open. Man, that thing filled up with flies. So I lit the thermocell and closed the doors and left one of them cracked about an inch or two. Maybe they'll get sick of the smell and they'll try to find their way out that crack. I don't know. We'll see. Probably should have that thermocell sitting out here with me. But I'll get back with you when something goes on. Hell, it might be when we cook supper. Hopefully we cook supper. Because that lunch was pretty damn good. And I ended up making 2 of those, whatever you want to call it, Sloppy Joe crunch wrap or something. I don't know. Sloppy Joe and a tortilla, but in a pie iron. But I'll get back with you when we do something. All right, folks, this keeps going on. It's been going on for about 30 minutes now. I don't know what they've got going on over there, but the alarm keeps going off on the truck about every 2 or 3 minutes. And I don't know if they can't figure it out or don't know what to do, or I ain't sure what's going on. But I didn't figure you'd believe me unless I got it on video. I think when I first started the video it was going off, but let's see what happens now. I'm inside. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it or not. This there. Yeah, I've been putting up with this for about 30 minutes now. I did talk to the woman over there earlier after after I had to pull a gun on her dog, and she told me they were moving into a new house on the 1st and didn't really have any place to stay until then, so they'd just been camping out here, but they've been all by themselves out here the whole time they've been here. That's why the dogs were running loose. I said, well, I can understand that. And really, I've had hard times before, and I sympathize with them. But damn, I believe I could figure out the alarm on that truck. So, do I be the butthole, or do I just pack up and leave and let them have it? I, I don't know. Put something in the comments. What would you do? Would you go ahead and call the park ranger and tell them you can't live with this, or would you just suck up the $16 you spent for a camping spot and go home? Because I'm fairly certain We are not going to get along. It's still early. I'm not sure what time it is. It's only like 5:30 maybe. Let me look real quick. No, it's 20 after 6. I've been here since a little before 10 this morning. So far, I've had the pit bull run me up in my van. Then the next time I couldn't get to the van. Then for the past, well, now probably 40 minutes, I've been putting up with the alarm going off. What do I leave and lose my money? Or do I call and see if they can leave? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll let you know in a little bit what I do. I hope you can hear that alarm on this. All right, folks, we're going to go down and take another look at the river. Our wonderful neighbors, our neighbors left a while ago in that truck, but they did leave all their crap out here. So I'm assuming they're going to be back. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. They've got like 3 campsites here full of crap, and I don't see registration but on one post. But whatever, to each their own. I'm not the park ranger. I don't know. Weird folks. I don't know. Still a toss up how long I'm going to hang out around here. But the sun did come out a while ago for just a second. Wasn't but, like I said, just a second, but yeah. Tell you what, I should have paid more attention to that sign down there in the water earlier when I was down here to see whether the water's coming up, staying where it's at, or going down. But judging from that rock over there, I don't know if you can see it. I can try to zoom. Well, maybe I can zoom. No, I can't. Yeah, there we go. That rock sticking out of the water. It looks like maybe the water is going down a little bit, actually, which would be nice. But at least we got a little reprieve from the neighbors over there. They, man, of course, I guess they are kind of living out here. You can stay up to 14 days, I guess, as long as you pay. Which that ain't up to me anyway. They got somebody hired to do that job, and it ain't me. I just want a little peace and quiet. Does have his hammock hanging up there drying out. I got a feeling it ain't gonna be dry here in a little bit though. But whatever. I think we need to go cook us some supper. A classy looking rig right there. All right, I'll get back with you. All right, folks, we're going to try to do some supper. And once again, we're cooking back in the van cave. It's not raining right now, but I've messed around out there all afternoon and burned up all my firewood. There may be enough coals to cook this over, but it's not worth fighting the bugs. So, fairly certain this has been done on the internet a million times, but we're going to do it one more time. It's, I mean, just simple pie iron recipe. I got some bread. Hopefully I got 4 slices. It's enough for a couple of sandwiches. Then we're just going to butter one side of it. Trying not to go too heavy, but well, we're going to butter both sides of it. Well, not both sides, but both pieces. And if I can get our pie iron over here. So what we'll do, throw a slice in there, piece of cheese, and that is, oh, dang, flip-flops caught on the carpet. Who would have thunk it? That is just a piece of the sliced Velveeta that's individually wrapped. I should have grabbed some cheddar cheese, but I was cleaning out my wife's refrigerator, stealing everything I could get my hands on. Some sliced roast beef. And it looks like we got plenty for 2 sandwiches. Put our other piece of bread on there. Cover that up because it's not really the gnats that are bothering me today. It is the damn flies. I got my fly swat over there. I've been killing the crap out of them. All right, there we go. Now, if you will join me over here, which I'm not sure. I don't know if the light's going to be good enough or not. Dang, flip-flops. Earlier, when I was cooking the sloppy joes and the tortillas, I went 4 minutes on the first side, and that was a little much. And I believe I had my flame about right there. But when I did the second one, I turned the flame down a little lower and went 3 minutes, and it seemed to work out a lot better. But that was on a tortilla, and this is on a piece of bread. So I don't know. Not real sure. We're just going to wing it. I think the smoke detector was pretty good timer. So I know it's not real interesting watching me cook it in here over a butane stove, but that will give you an idea. It is an option. I mean, if it's raining outside or you don't have firewood or you've already burned up all your firewood like me, cooking on a butane stove, you could even do it on, well, I would be doing it on a Coleman stove outside if it wasn't raining or hadn't been raining. It's not now. All right, let me get you back in here when I get this done. All right, folks, I believe we have it done. Let's get rid of that knife before somebody gets cut. See if I can get you over here on the plate. Oh, I'm about to get a kink in my neck looking at that crooked phone. No. That looks tasty. But here's the other side. I did cook it till the smoke detector went off. That was not a good idea. Knocked over my stand. That's the first side. I got a little carried away. Apparently the smoke detector is not a good timer. But that's the other side, and that was, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes, maybe 2. I did turn the stove down in the middle of it. See if I can find my machete. It's warm, but looks edible. Well, that side not so much, but burnt don't bother me. I mean, I can live with it. Hot cheese bothers me. Holy crap, that was hot. All right, folks, I'm going to get back over here, whip up one more, and we'll go from there. All right, I'll get back with you. Hey, if you get a chance, hit like and subscribe. And another question I got, or whatever, want some input on. I don't do a whole lot of editing. I don't have any fancy title pages. I don't have any music in the background. I don't do a whole lot of editing. Would you rather see a video like this, or would you rather see one that they spend 2 or 3 days editing and adding, captions or not captions, but whatever, the little like and subscribe in the corner and all that? Let me know what you think. Do I need to do a better job of editing? I think I have the software to do it. I guess I'm just too lazy. But let me know. All right, we're back with sandwich number 2. This time I didn't rely on the smoke detector. I kind of peeked every now and then. That looks a little tastier. Still got one side a little dark. For some reason, I keep getting the first side dark, but still going to be edible. Or, as we like to say, it's good enough for who it's for. I have got to get a different light. Well, actually, I got to put some lights in here. I've drug around, I don't know how long, just not doing it. But I believe it's time to get off my butt and do it. I have the lights, I just need to install them. All right, folks, chances are after I eat this, I won't see you till in the morning. Then we'll see what we do then. But I think we're going to hang with the pie iron idea. Inside or out, we'll get it done. Good morning, everybody. We are up and at it early this morning. Well, I was up and at it, drinking coffee, trying to get started around and motivated. We are going to do something today. We're going to stick with the pie iron. Work for lunch and supper, so we're going to try it for breakfast. And here's what we're going to try to do. I don't know if anybody's ever tried to make biscuits in a pie iron. I'm sure they have. I've seen them do it with canned biscuits, but never, like a regular biscuit dough. This is a Southeastern Mills Country biscuit mix, but it says you just add a third or quarter cup of water and form your dough. I think I'm going to make it a little thinner where I can kind of either pour or scoop the dough into that pie iron. I don't know. Like I say, this is just an experiment. We don't have a clue what's going to work. Let me get some water here. Whoa. All right, there's our quarter cup. Shit. Really too early for this morning, but we're going to do it. Let me get you down here. Come on now. Ooh. I guess a quarter cup is going to make more like a dough than a more liquid. Yeah, we're going to add more water. Normally that's where I go wrong, when I start adding a little more of this or a little more of that. And then you got to add more of something else to make up for what you just did. And I'll tell you another reason I wanted to make it a little thinner. Last week, when I picked what I called raspberries, I thought they were black raspberries. But after some of the comments I got and everything, and then my wife straightened me out, they are actually blackberries. I brought a few of them out here with me today, or whatever day I came out here. And I was going to put them in this biscuit mix and see if I could make blueberry or blackberry biscuits. But for some reason, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not. The way my dough is working for me here. I don't know if I can mix them in with that or not. We'll see. Don't cost nothing to try. Well, actually, it does cost like $1.12 for that package of biscuit mix. Huh. Had 2 bowls. What the hell? We'll put them all in there. Oh, that's why I can't have nothing nice. Anyway, I might have to make this dough a little wetter to get those to stir up in it. Well, if nothing else, they are going to be purple. Nah. I'm just mangling those blackberries in there. Like I say, I don't even know if this is going to work, but we'll try. Might not have. I'm about out of spray. I got some there. And what I've been noticing, I think if you cook things a little lower and slower than what I was trying to do yesterday, you'll come out with a better product. I don't know. This, like I say, it's an experiment. We're going to turn that bad boy down on low, especially with the biscuits, because I don't think, I think you need to cook them a little slower than what I was doing the Hot Pockets or whatever you call that stuff yesterday. Let's just get us a pretty healthy spoon of this in there, because I know they're going to rise. I guess I don't know exactly how much. Well, I don't know. I think for some reason I think I should put more, but for this first one, let's just go with it like this. Got to get my prop. All right, I'll get right back with you when the smoke alarm goes off. Hang on. Smoke alarm's going off, folks. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't know. This is another one of those you never know. Well, that side looks good. But I think our real test is going to be, is this bad boy done in the middle? And I believe it is. I believe it is. Tell you what we're going to do. We are going to put some butter on this and get us another one going here. What in the world is going on with this phone? Well, that is done for. I don't know why I keep sticking it back up there, really. Well, tearing up my whole operation. I'm going to set that timer for about 4 minutes per side and then go from there. In the meantime, let's try this thing. Ooh. Left my butter out all night and it got a little melty. Melted, whatever. Man, it's hot, I know that. It's a little tart. I mean, not tart, but this is a buttermilk biscuit mix, I believe. Then you add those blackberries. That's pretty sporty. Almost need a little bit of powdered sugar, brown sugar, something on top of it to be more like a dessert. But this is good. That's a keeper there. I'll do that again. Well, actually, I'm going to do it about 4 more times, it looks like. But there you go. Once I get this done, get straightened up, pick up my junk, I'm probably going to head to the house this morning. Don't know what the wife has planned, but I don't know. I try to get home on the weekends, or well, it ain't like I'm gone real far. But go home, see what she wants to do. We might run back out to the river to the other camper. But thanks for watching. If you get a chance, hit like and subscribe. Thank you.